What is good, Tesla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And this one I want to give you guys a very important update about 2024. I want to talk about the new year that's coming up and something very important about Tesla. But let me first say that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I say as financial advice. Anyways, when it comes to Tesla, one thing we can all agree on is that the future for Tesla is still very bright, looking at their developments and their AI technology and other things like that. I'm very optimistic for Tesla. I do want to note, however, that at least for the market as a whole, like I said earlier, the market may have quite a bit of volatility. The market may be very nuanced for the first 6 months of 2024. The reason for that is because we have, a lot of fears reemerging, in my opinion, about the recession that's coming. All these other things that are going on, the economic slowdown, the effects it's going to have on earnings again, and all these other factors. So it is possible for the market to slow down. Tesla could even consolidate for a few months as it's been range bound for quite some time. If you look at Tesla's range for the last 6 months, it's been range bound for the most part. Could it maintain the range for an extended period of time? It sure can. But let me make it clear that for the second half of 2024, I am a huge bull. And I think that Tesla is going to continue to run to new all time highs in 2024 during the second half of the year. Mark my words. So, with that being said, I'm very optimistic for the future, but I just want to talk now a little bit more about trading and maybe a little bit less about like the markets and just talk about some very important things when it comes to psychology for trading and then how we as traders could kind of like use 2024 to our advantage. So, the new year is coming. This is the epitome of a time for us to improve ourselves, for us to look at how we're improving, to look at different ways for us to grow. And that's why I wanted to break this down because in order for you to succeed in the market doesn't have to change. It is us. You have to remember that. What happens, happens. There could be a day where I tell you that Tesla's looking bullish, we're holding up so nicely, it starts pushing and pushing and pushing, then all of a sudden it gets slapped down because of an unexpected piece of news, right? If that happens, you could feel angry. You could feel just absolutely enraged by what just happened. But just you have to remember, okay, that it's just the news, it's just the market, it's just what happens. So we can't always control every headline. We can't control everything out there, but we can control ourselves. We can control how we react to this, how we prepare for this in the future. And that's the importance of day trading. That's the importance of constant improvement. So how would I improve for 2024? I just want to give you guys some advice, at least from my personal experience, and talk about some very important things. So, the first thing I just want to mention is that for 2024, if you want to improve, you first have to recognize what is wrong in your life. What is bringing you down? What are you doing wrong? All of us are doing something wrong somewhere along the lines. All of us have room for improvement, no matter who we are. What do I mean by that? Well, look at your relationships. Are you friends with someone who you shouldn't be, too close to? Are you spending too much time doing something on the internet that you shouldn't be doing, such as just procrastinating for too long, right? That's just another example. If you are doing that, recognize it. And then you have to find a way to overcome the comfort you may be feeling from procrastinating, the comfort you may be feeling from just like watching, movies 4 hours a day, just for example, right? You have to find a way to overcome it if you want to improve yourself and truly grow. Because honestly, guys, you can't force success upon anyone. You can't force people to just maintain discipline. That is up to you to decide. So I'm really going to talk to you today to remind you all that once you start to recognize what's bringing you down, you have power to control it. I can't control what Elon Musk says. Okay? I can't control it, but I can control how I react as a trader, as a person to what I see in the media. I also know that not everything that is said on the news is true, but that's why it's important to improve. Now, when it comes to Elon Musk, let me say something very important. I can't always control him. And there are times where he may say things that I don't really want him to say, right? He has the right to have an opinion, however, and I still respect that. But here's the thing about Musk. Even though it's very easy to look at the bad in someone, if you want to look at him in that manner, just hypothetically, there's always something you could learn from someone, even someone that you don't consider a good person, right? That's why I personally love to listen to like both political parties, listen to people on both sides, not just like one person, just for example. But also, you could learn a lot from people, even someone that's in prison, you could learn a lot from them, even someone that is homeless in the streets, you could still learn a lot from them. You could learn a lot from Elon Musk. One thing I learned from Elon Musk is the importance of goal setting and ambition. And that's why I wanted to share that with you. If you want to become very successful at something, right, you have to set goals, but your goals have to be realistic on a daily basis to achieve something bigger. And let me give you an example. Let's say you're trying to build a rocket and you want the rocket to go all the way to Pluto. Now, that's very ambitious, but that's very difficult. Now, you could work your entire life to build that rocket, but you may not achieve it. You may fail to get to Pluto. But if you try, if you strive for Pluto, you might not reach it, but you could reach Mars. You could reach some other planet that's closer. You understand my point? So, if we strive for something that's much bigger, set a goal to do it. You may not reach the goal, but you could get closer to it and you could improve in the process. And in order for you to do that, what I would say is have one big goal for the year that could be difficult to achieve. But in order for you to achieve it, break down your goals in a much smaller manner and focus more on those to get to the bigger goal. So what I do, let me give you the example. If for the entire year I want to make, I don't know, like $1 million off the stock market, okay, that's awesome. That's possible. That's ambitious. But how do I reach that goal? Break down every trading day on a daily basis. Set a goal for every single day and maintain discipline. What is your goal for today? How am I going to reach that goal? Sometimes you may not always reach the goal because the stock market can be unpredictable, but you need to try to become consistent and then do what it takes to get there. Sometimes you could set goals such as going to the gym, bench pressing a certain amount of weight. The list goes on. So break down goals on a daily basis and then, transition that for a much bigger state. So with that being said, guys, I give you guys a lot of like interesting advice for like trading, for setting goals and ambitions. The last thing I just want to say is that we can only control so much in the world, but I can control myself. I have the power. If I feel lonely, I have the power to do something about it. I have the power to improve myself. I have the power to build a better relationship, make more friends. But in order to do that, you have to become comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to be able to step out of your comfort zone. Okay? If I go to a new place, let's just say that there's a person that could become my best friend. But I'm not going to make any friends if I don't go out and actually try to talk to someone. If someone tries to talk to me and I'm just quiet and very closed, the energy is not going to be reflected. That's a very important lesson. Put yourself out there, go out more, meet more people, build more connections, and you're going to experience more growth in the process. There are a lot of people I know that want a significant other. Well, I just want to let you guys know, I know someone that's 60 years old, a man that had lots of hardships in his life. He had multiple divorces, and at 60, he didn't give up. He worked hard, and he managed to find love and got married again. So, I'm telling the truth. It's possible to improve yourself, right? If you want to get married again, if you want to get married in general, that's up to you to decide. What are you going to do to make that a reality? The choice is yours. All right, guys. So I hope this video was helpful. We have power to improve ourselves. We have power to set goals, and we need dedication, and we have to be very dedicated to our crafts for us to succeed at anything. Don't take on 20 things at once. Focus on a few things and be very dedicated to them. One example is just trading and studying the stock market. Take it one step at a time, take baby steps, set goals for every day, which make up a much bigger goal for the year. With that being said, we have the power to improve our lives. Before I go out and try to improve somebody else's life, I just want to inspire you. For my YouTube channel, I never see myself making a Discord to charge money. I'm not selling courses or doing anything like that. Everything I'm doing is literally free. I'm going to give out as much free content as possible as I can. I want to be, very honest with everyone. And I just want to provide value to your guys' lives and continue to do what I'm doing because I really love it. I really love the work I do. I love the community. And I just want to help inspire you to improve yourself, inspire you to understand the markets better, and inspire you by helping you as much as I can. That's what I dream of. I'm recognized my privilege. I didn't grow up with a lot of money, but I'm very privileged for being able to develop the way I developed given my circumstances, right? That's one thing you have to remember. Uh, I'm very privileged because I have two eyes. I can see. I'm able to think the way I think because I was very privileged to have the internet. Those are just some examples I oftentimes think about, and I want to use my privileges to improve your guys' lives, to provide free value to others out there. I just want to provide as much as I can for you guys. So thank you for listening. I appreciate everyone out there. Let's make 2024 the best year we ever had. And as long as we work hard and we never give up, as long as we believe in ourselves, I believe our best days are yet to come. Let's make 2024 the best trading year ever, guys. Let's kill it. Let's absolutely crush it. And let's do what we have to do to improve ourselves. Thank you all so much for listening. I'll see you guys very soon for the next video, and have a very, very happy new year. Happy holidays, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you guys very soon. Thank you, and peace out.